Alrighty, 20-minute mobility routine. You're gonna start on the back side of a mat. Lift and spread those toes out nice and wide. You're gonna inhale, big reach up. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hinge in that hip, fold over. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, fold it over. Let your neck relax, head falls. Bend your knees slightly, walk your hands out so you end up on all fours. Bring the knees down right underneath the hips, wrists below the shoulders. Shoulders are out of your ears. We're gonna go into cat-cows. So with cat-cows, we really puff up that shoulder blade area, tuck the chin to your chest, and then think of tucking that tail between your legs. In the scared cat pose, and then you're gonna go the opposite. So spin the sits bones up in the air. Chest pumps to the floor, shoulder blades draw towards the spine, head looks forward. Cat, scared cat, puffing that shoulder blade up. Back into that cow position, head up, shoulder blades draw to the spine, butt spins up. Two more rounds. Cat, cow, scared cat, and cow. Good, from there you're gonna find neutral spots, so somewhere halfway between the two. Left leg extends, right arm reaches forward. Keep the hips pointed to the floor. Come in, elbow or wrist to the knee. Reach, head back in. This helps hip stabilization. You also want to make sure you squeeze the glute of that leg you're kicking back. If it's too much pressure on your knee, you can fold the mat over. Or you could just wait until we're done here. Or maybe just try using just the leg. We're gonna go one more. Get hand and knee come down at the same time. Other side, right leg, left arm reach. Keep the hips pointed to the floor. Elbow or wrist to the knee. We're gonna do 3 more. Goal is to keep those hips level. Squeeze the glute when we kick back. Working a little shoulder range of motion. Good, bring that down. I'm just gonna turn to face you, but we're gonna press up into downward dog. So curl your toes underneath. Nice and strong, push your butt up into your legs, come nice and straight. Pump your chest to your thighs. You're gonna pedal your feet. So you get a little stretch in the back of your legs and your hamstrings. And then you're gonna move your feet wide. And you're gonna walk your hands back towards your feet. Okay, back stays nice and flat. Slight bend in your knee. You're gonna rotate the right arm. Exhale as you reach, bring it down, switch inside. Left arm rotates. Knees are staying slightly bent, but vertical shift. You're really hip hinging, back is nice and flat. And we're just rotating. Working a thoracic rotation, alternating side. You're trying to turn your chest as you rotate, not just throw your arm in the air. One more each way. Good, we're gonna walk the hands back. Grab your big toe. As comfortable as it is, drop your butt down into a deep squat. So whatever range of motion you have, if you're already in that comfy range of motion where you're not putting too much pressure on your knees, that's fine, stay there. But if you can drop your butt all the way to the ground, use your elbows to work your knees wide, chest is up, and then from here you'll pop your hips in the air into that forward fold, tucking the chin into your chest, spin your sits bones up in the air, you should feel stretch in the back of your leg. Wrap the knees wide and get into that squat. Again, if you're good here, that's fine. If you can get all the way down, that's great. Back and forth, you're gonna go forward fold, hammy stretch, and then work the hip Rotate as you rotate the knees out wide, dropping your butt down, proud chest, so shoulders out of your ears. Hips up, forward fold, knees wide, primal squat or deep squat. You're gonna do one more round. Forward fold. And then we're gonna go to that deep squat. Remember, whatever comfortable range of motion you are. So if you're up here, cool. If you're up here, fine. Hands are gonna come behind your head. You're gonna expand your chest, okay? So you're working thoracic extension. And then we're gonna roll into a little ball thoracic flexion. Extension, spread, flexion. The leg should be burning a little bit. That's okay. We're working our hip rotator, and now we're working flexion and extension. You're gonna do one more round. Spread the chest. Elbows are wide. Stay nice and strong. Drive through your feet. Stand nice and tall. Nice. Shake those legs out. You're gonna go left foot forward. So we're gonna do a lunge stretch, okay? So right foot is back. Square the hips. Both arms will reach. Scoop your pelvis. So really try to tuck your tail between your legs. Squeeze that right glute, okay? If you need to keep your back leg straight, that's fine. Reach for the sky. Squeeze the right glute. You should feel stretch in the front of that right hip. If you can get lower by bending them both knees, we'll do that, okay? And you'll just feel a deeper stretch. And we're just gonna hold right here. Reaching. Good, and then you're gonna shift back, hinge into the hip. Try to pull the toes up, have a hamstring stretch for the front leg. If you need a yoga block or a bench, that's fine. Keep your hands up high, okay, here. And then you're gonna bend that front knee, vertical shin, reach up, squeeze the back glute, hip stretch. Hinge forward, pull the toes up off the ground, hamstring stretch. Bend the knee, reach up, squeeze the back glute, hip stretch here, hinge, hamstring stretch on that front leg. Okay, you got one more, big reach. Dive it forward, hip hinge back nice and flat, pulling the toes up. Beauty, from here you're gonna bend that knee. We're gonna plant both hands. This may be challenging if you have limited knee range of motion, but you're gonna step back into that push-up position, okay? You're gonna do 5 push-ups. Think you're rowing yourself down to the ground. Exhale, press up. Row down, exhale, up. Push up, nice and strong. One more. Press all the way up into downward dog. Butt spins up to the ceiling, pedal the feet, get a little hamstring stretch. If you can, you're gonna plant that foot outside your right hand. If you can't, stand up and get into that standing lunge position, okay? So either way, we're ending up right here. Slight bend in that front leg, reaching up, both arms, tuck the pelvis, squeeze that left glute, hip flexor stretch there. And then we're gonna dive forward here. If we can, pull the toes up off the ground. Okay, if we need to start with a planted just for balance, that's okay. Toes up, hips square. Knee bend, back leg stays nice and strong. Reach to the sky, squeeze the left glute, tuck the pelvis. Hip flexor stretch here. Dive it forward, hamstring stretch on the front side. Reach, squeeze the left glute. Dive forward, hamstring stretch. Bend the knee. Reach it up. Remember, if you need a deeper stretch on the back leg, just kind of sink yourself down. Dive forward, hamstring. Bend the front knee. Reach it up one more time. Squeeze that back glute. Bring it down. Hip, hand, hamstring stretch. Bend the front knee. Plant the hands. Sweep that foot back. Walk back, feet are gonna be mat width apart. Walk your hands back here. Okay, back stays nice and flat. You're walking all the way back to your feet. You're gonna flatten your back. So fingertips are on the ground, back is flat, drive through the ground, stand tall. Big breath here. We're gonna hip hinge, walk out, push up. So put your hands on your hip, push your butt back, shoulder blades pull back, so my back is nice and flat, okay? Bend the knees if I need to. Hands come down the floor, I walk out. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core, chest right over the wrist. Push up, nice and strong. Hands walk back. Same thing, before I stand, I'm gonna flatten my back. So chest out, butt back, drive to the heels, stand up, squeeze, okay? So hip hinge, walk out. Chest over your wrist, squeeze the glutes, push up nice and strong, walk it back. Flatten the back, stand tall. We got 3 more. Hinge, walk it out. Squeeze the glutes, chest over the wrist. Push up, walk back. Flat back, stand. We're working our hip hinge. We're working shoulder range of motion. Walk out, push up, walk back, back flat, drive through the feet, stand tall. Last one, hinge, walk out, push up, stand tall, back flat, exhale, squeeze the glutes, good job. Okay, we're gonna get down to our belly, so I like to practice that same drill you just did. Hip hinge, you're gonna walk out, lower down in that push up, and we're gonna stay right here, okay? Belly's down, top of your toenails are into the ground, so the top of your feet pressing the floor. We're gonna do T's, Y's, and then W's, okay? So, arms straight out to the side. Your gaze is straight down to the floor, chin is tucked. You're gonna lift your chest a little bit when you come up into these T's. So arms straight out to the side. The goal is to feel the shoulder blades drop to the spine. So we got 10 reps here. Pinch, squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine, lower down. T, down, straight, shoulder blades drop to the spine. This works our shoulder mobility. This is great for posture work. You should be squeezing your butt like you're pushing your hip bone, front of your hip bones into the floor. 2 more. And then you'll move those hands into the Y position like you're doing the YMCA. Thumbs up towards the sky. Chin is tucked, same position. Squeeze the glutes, top of the toenails in. Lift, this one's a little harder. And down. Again, think about moving your shoulder blades. Big reach up. And down. Three more here. Good. And then you're gonna go palms down. You're gonna reach for the wall in front of you. Hands are gonna come off the ground and you're gonna go elbows to your back pocket like you're doing a pull-up, okay? So I reach, Superman, pull up. Superman, elbows to the pocket. Making that W. Reach, W. Two more. Nice job. Those are, plant your hands outside your chest. Those are tough. Those work the shoulder range of motion. Great for posture work. Works the mid traps, lower trap. Basically the middle of your back that doesn't really work as well as when we shrug. Anyway, hands outside your chest. Right hand's gonna stay right outside your chest with your elbow bent. Left hand is gonna come out to the side. You're gonna bend your right knee. You're gonna lift it to the ceiling and come across your body so that you're rotating your hip. Okay, you're gonna feel a stretch in that left pec. And then zip your feet back together. Okay, hand out to the side. This right hand plants, right knee bends. Thick heel to the ceiling. That's going to contract the hamstring glute. Exhale, rotate it over. Chest stretch. Zip it back. Same thing, right knee bend. Kick the ceiling. Up and over. You might get a little right hip stretch. Bring it back together. Hamstring, glute contract as you bend. Kick the ceiling. Rotate it over. Zip it up. We got one more on this side. Knee bend. Kick the ceiling. Up and over. Rotation's happening in your spine. We're not twisting our hips or our knees. Beauty. Zip it back. Switch sides. Left hand outside the chest. Right arm out to the side. Left knee will bend. Kick the ceiling. Contract the glute and hamstring. Up and over. Right pec. Stretch. Breathe. Oh, a little thump in my back. Zip it back together. Bend the knee. Kick the ceiling. This is the important part. Work hip extension. And then rotate over. So we're squeezing the glute and hamstring. And then zip the feet. Knee bend. Up and over. Rotate. Two more. Zip the feet. Knee bend. Kick the ceiling. Rotate. Should feel that chest stretch. Knee bend. Kick up. Over. Zip it back up. Hands to your side. Good. I'm going to give you the profile view here on this one. But we're going to roll onto your side. Okay. I like to roll on the left side. Your arms are going to be out in front of you. You can use this bottom hand as a pillow. Top knee will bend to 90 degrees. Arms will be straight out in front. Okay. You're going to rotate that top hand as I'm thinking of spinning my chest to the ceiling. Exhale. And then zip it back together. So you're opening a book. Open the pages. Zip it up. We're going to do 5 reps here. Big reach, spin the chest to the ceiling. That was 5. We're going to do one more. Spin the chest to the ceiling. Hold here. If you can, you're going to bend this bottom foot and grab it with that rotating hand. If you need a strap, a towel, or if that's just way too much stretch, we'll get there, okay? Pull that back knee back. The further you have your knee to the wall behind you, the deeper that quad stretch, okay? You may not be here yet, but just bend that bottom knee anyway, even if you're not able to reach it, and just get that knee bending and get a little stretch in front of that quad. 2 more big breaths. Release that bottom foot. Switching sides. Cool, do a cool trick if you can. Switching sides, that's fine. Okay, so we're on the right side. Left knee, left hip at 90 degrees, left knee is on the ground. Sometimes I like to put that top hand or my pillow hand to hold this knee down, right? But either way, same book opener. Hands are on top, stack, exhale. Rotate, you're spinning your chest to the ceiling. Rotate. You got one more rep. Bring it back. And this time you're going to grab that bottom foot, right? So exhale, big book opener. Bend that bottom knee. Reach for the foot. Pull the knee back. Chest spins to the sky. And breathe. You need that pillow hand, that's fine too. Or grab a pillow. Either way. Feel that quad stretch. 2 more big breaths. Good, release that bottom foot. Roll onto your back. Knees come out wide. Hug them. Rock side to side, back and forth, little circles, whatever feels good for you. For your viewing pleasure, I turn to the side. Then we're gonna go into happy baby. So you're bend your knees wide, bring your knees into your armpits. Grab the bottom of your feet, okay? If you can, straighten the legs. If you can't get your knee bent far enough to be in this position, just straighten the legs, bring them up, okay? Press your heels to the sky and stretch the hamstring, the back of the legs. If you can get to the happy baby, great, even if it's like this, okay? Slight bend in the knee. See what's comfortable for you, okay? If you're either straight leg hamstring or a slight knee bend, feet are wide. Same thing, we're rocking side to side. Close your eyes, suck your chin so your chin's not jutting up to the ceiling. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, let your shoulders relax. Big inhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Each time you exhale, I want you to think of melting into the mat. So a tense part of your body relaxes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lower back releases into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, you're gonna bring your feet together. Grab the back of your legs, behind your knees, behind your hamstrings, press your heels to the sky. You get a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Lower that left leg to the ground under control. And lower your right leg down to the ground under control. Hands are going to be outside your hips, palms are up. You're going to spread your fingers as wide as you can, spread your toes as wide as you can. Ball your feet like you're curling your toes up and making a fist with your feet. Make a fist with your hands. Inhale, full body tension. Exhale, release it off. One more time, spread your toes, spread your fingers. Ball your feet, make a fist. Inhale, tense every muscle in your body. Exhale, relax it off. Just go into your normal breath. Eyes are still closed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Take a 5-second inhale. Inhale. 5, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to your normal breathing rate. Remove all the thoughts from your head. Just focus on your breath. Two more rounds of breath. You're going to wiggle those toes, wiggle those fingers, roll your ankles, roll your wrists. Inhale, reach your hands above your head. Full body stretch. Exhale, release. Great work. Good job moving your body. If you need any modifications for any of those, you just let me know. Great job.